get KO'd. It's usually not a flavor thing. It's usually a that thing. So yeah, I agree.
What up, everybody? Malek's Hand Rolls versus Jake Rollz today. We were just discussing potentially, not this bracket because it already started, but in the future, maybe weighing smoothness as 2 points instead of one, because it's all these flavor categories, but only 1 point for smoothness, and smoothness is a massive point.
Yeah.
So somebody brought it up when we were asking about issues with our judging system, and it was actually a good point. So
yeah,
we're thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see next time. But for today, who's everybody got? Let's hear it.
Do we have a poll? No time?
Oh, my dumb ass forgot to post the poll, dude.
Oh, it's all good.
Sometimes I do that. I just straight post it, say vote in the poll below, and then forget to post in the poll below.
Blood, sweat, and tears was popping. See sniffer. It's cracking.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, if you could. If not, it's all good. No worries.
Shit, should I even post it?
You might get a couple before we start.
It's fine.
Why don't we just do it in here? Okay,
Yeah,
so we got a couple for
it.
Jake. Let's hear who you guys got. Sound off in the chat. I think one's a salad. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think Malek's will be smoother. It's just going to come down to flavor, stain, and
if I recall correctly,
else.
Malek's was a very smooth doink.
It was a super fucking enjoyable doink, pretty much all the way, the entire way through.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of flavor kicking off Jake, so we'll see.
Yeah. I roll bars. First smoke of the day. Wow, where do you see that at? Oh, switching for, yeah. Yeah, shout out fucking Lance and first smoke of the day.
Hey, no need to switch, bro. We got time to get started. Are they doing something live right now? My bad, Lance, if you guys are. Whoops. Have we had any good sour lately? Seat sniffer, no. Not that I mean, have you?
I haven't had good sour since the fucking late 90s, dude. I haven't had good sour in a long ass time.
Who knows if it was even good back then either.
Yeah. I could tell you this. It was loud, staining flavor and smell that everything else that I've seen and smelt is not.
Yeah.
So that's what I can't say. I don't know if it was really blowing, but. Okay, so we got, looks like everybody's got Jake on this one. Like 4 Jakes, 5 Jakes.
Okay, so it looks like the underdog will be... Is Malek on here? I know he yesterday was just flying back from Jamaica on his honeymoon. Hope you had a good one, bro. Mm-hmm. Not sure if you made it on today. I know the jet lag and all the travel can fucking get to you. But day one of the quarterfinals, can we pull the bracket up real quick? I'm going to explain what we're doing to you guys. Not what we're doing to you, but
I was about to say, that sounded kind of fucking intrusive.
Explain to you what we're doing. So J.K. Rowling's roll is still in the mail. It is held up. So we are skipping that, and we're going to knock out a couple quarterfinals. Basically, Chase and Status, who is the most fucking connoisseur smoker I know of any weed celebrity, or just celebrity that smokes weed. I know there's a lot of, Snoop Dogg and a whole bunch of people that smoke weed notoriously, but none of them are actually fucking real heady doink boys. All right? Chase and Status is. Didn't even know it. He's been buying tips for years. Had no idea. And can roll a fucking mean doink for real, and knows all the etiquette to smoking. He has OCD, so that helps. Probably same reason Paul is very heady about the doinks. But he will be filming our finals if we can finish all this before we leave. We have to have the last semifinals episode filmed on the 11th, and then we'll bring the finalists to LA, where we will smoke them live with Chase and Status.
1, 2,
so
3, 4.
We're gonna knock out a couple quarterfinals.
Yeah, it should
in
just
the meantime.
be 6 more, right? Mm-hmm. And we have 5 days to do 6 more. If we're doing double days, we should
7th,
be fine.
8th, 9th, 10th, 11th.
So we have 4 days to do 6. So 2, 4, 6. If we're doing 2 days, we can take a day off on the 11th for you to pack and get ready.
No.
Yeah, because we're not doing
going on the 11th. Well, because ideally we do the double days, and the semifinals aren't double days. Ideally, the two semifinals are on their own because they're very important.
I was counting as double days.
So yeah, we're gonna use up every single last day, but we have 1, 2, 3 quarterfinals we can get through. Hopefully tomorrow night, J.K. Rowling's rolls are in and nothing gets postponed. But we'll see. I'm still the champ till someone wins.
That's a fact.
That's true, Sturt. That's true. The defending champion. Mongolian Shop Squad made it here. You guys have been super busy. Yeah, dude, very busy trying to fit this in. Ideally, we don't like doing double days. Mainly because I just get obliterated.
It just my days are fucked.
Which is always fun if you don't have mad shit to do.
Yeah.
If you have a lot of shit to do, getting obliterated at 11 a.m. off of fucking 7 grams of flour and a gram of hash to the face is not ideal for productivity. I know there's a lot of people that are like productive stoners, but personally, I don't know about you, I don't get more productive blitzed.
Look, I think I used to when I would smoke all day, but now that we don't smoke until these, like basically, except for bedtime, the only time I'm smoking is these episodes during the day.
Yeah.
So I'm obliterated from them.
Yeah.
But like when I used to wake up, smoke one, fucking smoke another one. By the time I'm on my fourth doink, it's not even really affecting me as much as the first one did.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it sucks because the clean palate thing, it's like we wait all day
Yeah.
to keep a clean palate, and then we smoke. And then we wait all day again to smoke because it's like we have to clear the palate up for the next one. And it'll catch up to you. Hell no, I don't smoke till all my shit is done or I'm not doing none of it. Yeah, okay,
Facts.
cool. I mean, look, and maybe some people's bodies react differently, but I've never understood the stoner that has to smoke before doing anything productive. I just can't, like, I know, like, weed has its place, okay? It's medicinal, can help with a lot of things, everything else, right? Productivity, I've never noticed to be one of them. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. I like to do it to chill the fuck out. The gym, I mean, I guess with certain things, you know, you're more in tune with your body or whatever, but it doesn't make me want to go harder at the gym either.
No.
I fuck with that at the gym, dude.
Sean fucks with it at the gym. I guess everybody's different.
I
Not me.
used to do, but I'm at a point now where it's like I'd rather have the smoke be my reward for the gym. Go hard at the gym and then let that be my reward. Yeah.
Same. Amaris wakes up early to work out, then smoke. Yeah, work out, then smoke, and drink some coffee. That's cool. I don't mind that. Maybe not like a couch log high right in the beginning. Where are we at on YouTube? How many people are on YouTube? 60. All right, we'll wait till 9 more people hop in real quick. And then we'll see what's going on. Heavy duty mechanics smoking doinks before work. I could never. Yeah, dude. Look, I know a lot of mechanics too. Pops was a mechanic. Some friends are mechanics. I wouldn't want my mechanic smoking before working on my car, personally. You know what I'm saying?
I don't smoke till 10 p.m. usually. Yeah.
Okay, Stuart, I see you.
I know a lot of people that are like that too. Get the shit done and then like you said,
Okay, Jack, I agree. It is fun to roll BJJ high as fuck. That is fun.
I thought you were talking about
Slows
roll
everything
at first. I was
down,
like, yeah, it's better to roll
calms you
high.
down. Yeah, he likes rolling high, but yeah, jits is kind of. But like, I wouldn't want to like spar.
But that's one of those things, like you said, though. It's an
I wouldn't
in
wanna
tune.
stand
It's
up
a
high.
more of an in tune with your body feeling. Maybe even a little bit more dexterity when you're stoned because you're loose, so you're a little bit more flexible than maybe normal. And
Maybe, I don't know, but I mean, it's just not as debilitating.
Yeah.
I would say. Let's see. Need that weed and caffeine combo before heading into the garden. Lung and liver day is
Wait,
crazy.
where is that at? Go back up. Cedric said that.
Yeah, right here.
Uh,
I see what
lung and liver day. Yep.
I always hit lung and liver day. Yeah, that's nutty. Fuck going on, Terrence?
It's lagging bad on your end, DGR Pyro. Anyone else having any lag issues on their end?
Every time I say what up, I want to go. "Pra, pa, pa."
Yeah. Hey, yo, Terrence, what's going on?
The funniest shit about that too is how the neighbor hella responds. He's just like, "Hey."
When we figured out it wasn't Terrence, it was Terry.
Yeah, it
That was
Terry.
sad.
Yeah.
That was a sad day. I was really hoping it was Terrence. All right, where are we at now, Sean?
Zep. Is that orange stuff? Zep.
56. We went backwards. People are dipping on us. What?
Zep. He says, "Yo, is it safe to soak the proper tips in Zep, or would that make the logo come off?" Is that the orange shit?
I don't know. Honestly, I go quick iso bath, 2 iso baths,
Yeah.
1 then 2,
I
and then
don't-
hot
yeah.
water. Only time you want to ultrasonic it is
If you have shit that won't come off of it.
if it's Chaz.
Yeah.
So like if you smoke it to the glass like improper and you burn all your glass tips, the ultrasonic's the only way to clean it up. But don't use, this is a very common mistake used by a lot of people. Some people put ISO in the ultrasonic. It's far less effective that way. Far less effective that way.
Dish soap.
A little splash of Dawn dish soap and some hot water, not like, you know, steaming hot where you can put your finger in it. Pause. And Well, I mean, look, it could have been. Just depends. Just depends. All right. Apparently, there's no shame in Sean's game over there. He said that is not paused, but yeah, water and dish soap. You wouldn't think, right? I would ISO bath it first to get like the thick gunky stuff off, but to get the chaz off, water and dish soap. Also risk fire by doing that. I know there's.
I would agree with that one for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of glass blowers that'll do this too. Like even our tips will sometimes come. I think they use ISO or at least use it for a while, but we would get the tips fresh out of the ISO ultrasonic bath, have to rewash them all
because
in
it had like little
water
white on them
because
or
nothing
something.
would go off. It wouldn't clean them. And I always used to do that, and I was thinking, why the fuck doesn't this work? And then you do a quick Google, and it'll be like, no, absolutely don't do that. It's not nearly as effective, and it could catch shit on fire.
I'm the weirdo that wastes way too much ISO when I clean my tips because I only put clean ISO through my tips. I don't soak them in anything.
Oh, you don't let them sit, huh?
I literally hot water. I hold the tip in my hand with some gloves on, and I squirt ISO through it. Hot water, ISO, hot water, clean it out.
He's never lost a logo,
Yeah, never lost a logo.
so I can't argue with that. But also, I've left a lot of my tips soaking in ISO for months.
And never had a logo come off.
I have had logos come off,
Oh,
but
you
not
have?
from that.
From
It's
what?
weird. Like they'll just come off randomly. I don't even know when, but then I'll pull the ones out of the ISO and they're still perfect.
That's interesting.
So I don't know what causes it. I think the ultrasonic honestly might fucking do it. All right. Well, we're struggling to get. It's 11 a.m. We're struggling to get to 69. We're at 64. Let's just get it going.
Damn, they just took one away right when you said 64. Dude.
Right when we were at 62 earlier, it jumped to 55. I was like, all right, let's get.
You're like, fuck
Let's
these
do
guys.
something. Yeah, everybody's dipping. Let's go to the rules. Start with the rules, head to the teletape, and then go into the craftsmanship. What?
Nothing, dude's like, you put your tip in ISO? Intense
Here
is
we
what
go.
he said.
Here we go. So, not looking at potency in this rule setting. We're looking at more of a connoisseur's perspective on the interaction with the palate, specifically around flavor and smoothness. So, smoothness not meaning empty, air-packed smooth, but a soothing, substantial smooth. And harshness not meaning the hurt so good expansion. We invite that. It's the irritation of the lungs, the burning of the throat, and the stinging of the nasal tract that we're avoiding. Accuracy, does the flavor taste through the smoke like it smelled out of the tube? Purity, is it just terps coming through, or is there any background noise of smoke, tar, ash, spray, mold, nutrients, or any other foreign thing that is not terps? Flavor intensity, how much flavor is coming through? We could love it, we could hate it, doesn't matter, just how much flavor is there. Mouth stain, how long does the flavor linger after the hit? And mouth coat, how heavy does the flavor lay on the palate? How textured is the smoke? The longevity of 1 through 6 is what will get you a win if it goes the distance. And craftsmanship is there round by round to break the tie. There's 3 rounds. 2 rotations between each of us constitutes 1 round. And then the best 2 out of 3 will win if both smoke for all 3 rounds. If one becomes unsmokable before the other, it's an immediate KO. And if neither smoke for at least 2 of the 3 rounds, it's a double loss. If the doink clogs, that's a doctor stoppage. And if it restricts or goes out, then it forfeits the round. Head over to the tail of the tape, see what we got lined up for today.
All right, so for the blue corner, we got some salads today. For the blue corner, we have Perm Marker from Malek's Premium Cannabis versus Lemon Fiend and Triple Lindy from Blueprint. Tropical Fantasy number 2 from Malek's Melts for the hash versus Papaya from Keeping It Bubbling. Malek's weighing in at 2.4 grams of flour and 0.6 of hash, while Jake's weighing in at 2 grams of flour and 0.5 of hash. Both using Element King Size Wide. We got Santa Cruz Shredder versus Flour Mill and Organi Tip. Well, I guess it's just a regular Organi Tip. It's got to be a 12, right? Or an 11?
That's only probably just organic.
Okay, so 11 millimeter Organi Tip versus a regular Organi Tip, I guess. Grown in Michigan. What's popping?
Man, so an interesting one. Can we pull that back up?
It's like Flour Mill and Elements are the only thing that's a real big difference.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
Flour Mill
very
and Santa Cruz
similar.
Shredder.
Slightly bigger doink on the Maleks. All right, okay, cool.
I don't remember his doink being that big. That's crazy.
Right, I thought. I don't think it was either. Let's get the craftsmanship going. See who will take the first category in the competition. We'll start with Jake, also known for his craftsmanship. So, a little bit of wrinklage up near the top there. I don't know if that was maybe like transportation slammage, but overall pretty solid other than the wrinkles at the top. Maybe a little dimple right here near the bottom.
A little bit of cellulite.
Yeah, a little bit of cellulite there. A little bit of cottage cheese. Overall, solid. Let's check the crown.
Band looks perfect.
Yeah, let's check the band. Oh, yeah, wow. Let's get the money shot on the band, actually. Boom.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it's flawless. All right, so check Malek's now. That smells really good out the doink. All right, so more dimplage on the Maleks here. We got some crumbs. We got a little bit of a loose base. But the last doink looked the same, and it came out swinging. So remember, this is just all looks here. I just got to... There is a looseness right here. So that's going to forfeit craftsmanship.
Was that the same with the last one?
Yeah, it was also loose on the last one. We'll give it a heat shrink, but that would forfeit. Yeah, so...
You need that?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh.
Oh, nice. How the hell did you do that, Sean? Oh, nice.
So I'm just good like that, bro.
Is that going to use up more of our internet, though?
It shouldn't.
All right, so we're locked in now. Whoa, nope, maybe not. Still not fully locked in. Trying to heat shrink this to the best that I can. Sheesh. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
we did heat shrink it last time.
Okay. So, craftsmanship out the gate is going to red corner.
Yeah.
But how does it smoke is the question. It tastes really fucking good, though, I will say. Where's the fucking cap on this?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
All right. Spark them up. Damn, who's doing needs a heat shrink? That was Malek's. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just going to wait patiently. You're solid. Malek's doink needed a heat shrink, Alex. But hey, heat shrink or not, it won last time, so.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, craftsmanship is here to, break the tie, to give an edge in a round. Not necessarily here to win it.
Yeah.
I know this is a rolling competition, but there's a lot of rolling competitions. This one is less about how amazing the roll itself is. That's supposed to give you points and help, but it's really about who curates the best roll. That's the real fucking winner here. The reason we do that, quick shout out to All Tied Up. The first curator, maybe not the first, but one of the main, most memorable curators, not just rollers. Everybody can roll a doink nowadays. But curator is All Tied Up for Paul that I got to witness. Mm-hmm. Paul was the pickiest motherfucker in the world when it came to what he was smoking. Always needed to know what batch, what strain, everything else, right? When he would pick up rolls from All Tied Up, he didn't give a fuck what it was. He never asked any questions. He just said, yo, give me whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And when he did that, I would come over and he'd be like, all right, we're sparking these up. And I'm like, what are they? He's like, I don't know yet. Let me open it up. I'm like, you just spent $250 on each roll? Just without even knowing? He's like, yeah, bro, trust this guy. You don't need to ask.
Yeah.
You just know. And every time, shit would hit. So that's what we're trying to find here. Who would you trust blind? If you said, put together the best fucking pairing you could possibly find for me, who do you trust to not only know how to roll the fire, but to know what to put in it? That's the point of this conversation. Nice. Smooth flavor, everything right out the gate for Jake.
Same thing with this. This is, now I remember it, now that I'm hitting it, this has that soft, pillowy smoke.
Mm-hmm. Heat shrink everything just because. Yep. I kind of do too. I always just touch it up with a little heat shrink. A lot of people there's some people saying oh, heat shrink's weak as fuck, this and that. Why? What does it do? Does it take away from the quality just because you want to tighten it up?
It's not taking away from the experience of the doink and how it smoke. It's making sure that the tip's not going to fall out. You're not going to have an error while smoking it.
Even if you got a little bit of dimplage or something going on, you can always heat shrink that up as well.
Yeah, that's got great flavor. Okay.
Thoughts right away off the first.
I feel like smoothness is going to Malek, sorry. I feel like flavor intensity and stain is going to Malek, but I honestly feel like Jake's taking coat right now.
Oh, yeah?
I need to think about accuracy and purity when I hit it next, but I'm definitely giving smoothness to Malek.
Malik's is right here. Jake's is next to it. Very similar on the combustion so far. Let's see as it gets settled in. Tip is loosening up.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
We'll just be careful with
again.
it.
Yeah, we got to be careful with
We'll
it.
just be careful.
Wow. Yeah, that was really fucking nice.
Yeah, for sure, Ultra Blaze. Like, look, if I'm at home smoking, I'm not heat shrinking anything because if I don't like the roll, I'm just gonna re-roll it. I have time. Nobody's watching. You know, fucking sit there and re-roll it and do whatever I want. But yeah, I don't hear shrink or I don't heat shrink unless I feel some slippage.
Intensity and stain. I think I'm leaning Jake right now.
Really? That's funny.
Huh?
It must have changed. Yeah, because when I hit it, I was
And
definitely.
this is great too. I don't have to reverse order and see for sure, but I would say purity and accuracy though, and smoothness. Maybe coat. I don't know. I gotta see. It's a little early, but
Cedric, what do you mean you always fuck up your heat shrink? How do you fuck it up? As long as it holds the tip in there, you did it.
I got a really small hit that time for some reason. But it didn't feel clogged per se. So hold on. Let me try that again.
Are you getting air through the paper? Is that why? Because it's loose?
I don't know. I don't think so. Really nice though.
I tried to heat shrink. I was using always forget to turn down the torch. What do you mean turn down the torch? Oh, are you like burning the paper? That's just a timing thing. Adam's the best at that. I'm guilty. I've done that a few times. Adam's really good at like
gotta move it hella fast.
moving it fast and like keeping the
I still
distance
fuck up
far
here and
away
there.
enough.
As long as it doesn't burn through the paper, it's fine. I mean, it's not aesthetically pleasing, that's for sure. When you guys going to Russia? Shit, probably never, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Brittany Renner my ass, dude. I'd be in jail.
I haven't heard amazing things. That's my only reservation.
Which one did you just hit?
Jake.
Okay.
A little bit of a bite. Mm-hmm. Nothing crazy, but a little bit of a bite. Okay, so you do. Because you said that, I tried to like really not get any air and like focus on hitting it. You can get a hit, but I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit smaller.
There's something that's stopping the smoke from like, it's almost like it's coming off of here rather than going through the doink. Mm-hmm. But it's not that it's clogged. That's really weird because usually that's a clog issue.
Yeah, there's plenty of pull. You know what I mean? Brittany Griner, sorry. Brittany Renner. Wrong Brittany's, dude. Both famous, known for different things, though.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you how I did this. Watch.
Oh, wow. I would not suggest hitting that like that ever again.
Got a rip. Did it make a run or anything?
Yep.
Where?
A little bit. Right here.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Fix that right up.
Yeah, this you could just barely touch and it hits. Grown in Michigan, said Brittany Griner. Laugh my ass off.
Hey, look, dude. Not a porn star. She's just like a hoe. She's like a super hoe.
Oh, she is? Oh, the Brittany
What's
Reiner
her
is?
name?
The
Renner,
one-
yeah. Look, hey, this is where I need the little media pop up, Sean, for the Drewski fucking.
Yeah.
Got me.
Have y'all used the ethereal grinder compared to the Santa Cruz grinder? Ethereal grinder?
Yeah.
Which one is that one?
It's the hemp one.
Oh, okay.
No, we haven't really used it yet. Although, oh no, I have used it. Actually.
Is it the raw one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have it, don't we?
No, it's a metal one. Oh, there we go. See, actually, I think it is the papers because I tried to pinch the paper where it's coming up, where it's a little loose, and it actually stopped it from doing that. So hold this for me. I'm going to heat shrink something real quick and try to get this figured out because I think that's actually what's doing it. Sean, you know who it is now, right?
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah. Was my description pretty good? Professional hoe?
Dude, I'm so confused with where that one came from. Everybody's talking about how she's a hoe, and then Omaro says, she's Muslim now, bro. I'm so confused, dude.
I mean...
Does that mean she can't be a hoe no more?
Bro, this is pretty coding, too, honestly.
Is it? Yeah. Now are you thinking it's taking stain and shit
and it
too
hit
now?
just fine now when we heat shrink the little thing up. That gets a little controversial, too, because we're fixing flaws. Which they cause it to smoke better, but it is what it is. We always heat shrink everybody's shit, so...
with Kevin Gates. Hey, Kevin Gates is a funny dude. He's wild.
I think I would give coat honestly to Malek.
Really?
Definitely smoothness.
Actually, take these real quick. Sorry, I meant to do this right now and I didn't.
Definitely smoothness, but I think intensity and stain I would give to Jake. There's a loud flavor coming off of it. Right now, the more enjoyable doink is Malek's.
Adam's gooning before he's
Dude, the Goonin memes are pretty fucking funny. They're just now entering my timeline.
It's probably not you,
So,
Anthony.
It's not. I talked to Josh. The Phantom papers are ever so slightly thicker than the ethereals, but thinner than the elements. So they're kind of like right in between, which I kind of like because, to be honest, the ethereals, and it's just probably a bars problem for me, but I don't really got the bars to really put together a fire doink with the ethereal. And some people do. I just kind of don't. I need a little bit more fucking training wheels than that. I mean, that's like rolling up fucking tissue paper. You know what I mean?
That just hit a stride for me.
The Malek's?
Yeah,
it's hitting its peak right now, I think, honestly. But I still feel like intensity and stain. I don't know. That's all I have on the first round. The rest, I think it's 4-3 for me on the first round.
That's what I have. 4-3 Malek. I feel like Remy in Higher Learning every time I say that shit.
Yeah, Sturt. Agreed. Can you actually hold this real quick? This, Jake? I'm going to
heat shrink it again.
Yeah, it looks like it's...
I feel like the heat shrink doesn't work as well on the wood as it does on the glass.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It like sticks to the glass when you do that.
But it does work.
Do you think you should cap, like, smash, like, a doink gets, like, a limit of 2 heat shrinks or some type shit, or 3 or some shit? And
Maybe we can work something like that in. I know we're supposed to have all these rules figured out before the competition, but it is still relatively new. It's only a couple years old, so we'll change shit here and there, you know. Ethereals, I wasn't ready. Replay 3. All right, Stir says the ethereals are hard to roll with, so we're good. But when you do get a good one out of it, I think it's worth it. I think it's a dope paper. Like if you got the bars for it.
High quality culture. Yeah, I agree. And the funny thing is Rappaport's actually like super into hip hop and all that shit. Like, have you ever seen some of his podcasts and shit like that? But he did play that character way too well too. I feel it.
That is hitting right now.
This is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I actually see those? I'm sorry.
Doink cam them?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've changed for sure.
So this is the Jakes.
Yeah.
This is the Malek's. Hey, bitch. Both combusting really well. I'd
Sound
say
like Larry
Malek's
June
has
right
like
there.
a slight lead. Huh?
You sound like Larry June right there. Hey.
Was that me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm so high. I forgot I even said that. I like the Phantoms. Yeah, improper. We got the Phantoms on the way. The King Wide Phantoms, the first drop worldwide. It's going to be on our page exclusively. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, Dave, you can buy them from us.
Yeah, Dave, I got you, bro. 10% off.
Yeah, he is super cultured for sure. I wonder how fucking Cube and fucking Epps felt during that filming of that shit. They were probably like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
We'll send you some boxes of dirt. I got you.
Yeah, the Malek's is just hella smooth and fucking flavorful and
Pure
coating.
as fuck,
Yeah, right
too.
now.
Like I don't get no background noise at all whatsoever. I'm getting a little bit of smokiness and a little bit of a bite from the Jakes right now.
I am as well.
Shall we?
Yeah, we shall.
Just a little tap. Doesn't let's show the people. This is a close one, but I think, or no, maybe not so close actually. I think Jake's got this one. This is the Jake's.
Yeah, no, the Jake's got it.
Yeah, Jake pinned it down the middle, and with a better shape too. Both very like functional, solid bullseyes. Nothing getting close to the paper. But so far, Jake with both craftsmanship categories. Let's see.
I might even give fucking Malek flavor and stain too, right? Or
It's
intensity and stain too.
It's definitely starting to build.
I try hard as fuck to get my glass tips to show all day. All glass with the ethereals, but I always need to put like half an inch of glass in there so I can have stability. If not, these motherfuckers keep folding on me. Yeah, that's because they're too thin. They're not structurally sound for something like that.
J's LC. So what's it called? 13 millimeters. So those are like, that's the rarest size. A 13 millimeter cylinder is the rarest size. So basically,
They're few and far between.
there's like 5 per drop.
Yeah, there's not a
12s
lot.
are the second rarest and most in demand size, which is why they like resell for the most. So it's like a whole thing. We just, on every pool, there's a set number of, you can't like make a certain size. You just make a batch, and that batch has a little more or a little less of certain sizes. There you go. Whew. All right, so is that the end of the second? Are you
yeah.
starting the third?
I'm starting the third, but I have 2 categories that I just need to double check on real quick.
Okay. Because I kind of agree with you on at least intensity.
No, it's both. Jake's just has a lot of company with it right now. That's making it hard to take a flavor category.
Yeah.
It's just got a lot of company. A good batch of what? Soggy wash biscuits?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
I mean, that one is like, you see how the paper starts to fray off of it when there's like a lot of oil on it and shit? This one has one little one, but for the most part, I just feel like it's burning better too.
Yeah. It does have a little run going. I feel like Wait, did you just?
Oh, he
pass
was
me
talking
this?
about Blueprint.
Oh, okay.
Careful. Blueprint. Yeah, dude. Blueprint doesn't usually bite for me either. Keeping it bubbling. Yeah, keeping it bubbling. Definitely. Like his hash is very smooth. Oh, they just had a batch out that wasn't smoking, you're saying?
Little run forming on the other side there.
So I'm going to give Jake overall performance too, just because he didn't have issues with like not getting a hit at one point
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah.
that. Like it performed.
All 3 craftsmanship categories I'll give.
Yeah, for sure.
To Jake. But
I don't know that I'd give him anything else.
damn. Well, y'all just did it that flower bracket. Oh yeah. That's true. Damn, there's a really nice flavor coming off of that still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this this is looking like a 3027 for Malek right now.
Yeah.
So we can
I would give Malek winner.
3027, yep. Damn, all right, Colorado. 2-0.
Yep, I see you.
2-0, fumbling the craftsmanship category still.
Yeah.
Let me actually do this.
Batches they sent to NorCal. I don't know. The batch it was multiple times because people kept saying it got better. Wasn't this year harvest? I tried them since they blocked me. Who blocked you?
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
There's one more.
Who blocked him?
I don't know if he's talking about Blueprint.
Oh, is that who is he still talking
is
about,
about
Blueprint? Did
If Blueprint blocked you, it's probably his sister.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah,
She
runs
just
the account.
blocks
Yeah.
people that are trolling. But yeah, so they had like a couple years in a dial facility, had to move into a facility they had to fix basically for 2 years straight. Shit was fucking going wrong. Got out of that facility, just now got into the next facility. I think they're like a couple batches, 2 or 3 batches into the brand new facility that they're dialing, and things are getting better. And I mean, I've had a few things from them that smoke, but I haven't tried as much as I've wanted to. We just been smoking so much shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
Shout out,
One
Con.
thing's for sure: don't ever fucking count Jordan out of anything.
No. Oh shit. No way, Sturt.
Cadre blocked you for no reason. That's crazy. The Chronicles, of Sacramento.
All right. The Chronicles of Funk and Sack.
The templates you use, are they available for download somewhere? No, they're not. I mean, we could probably make them if you guys want. Could do that.
I'll start charging for that.
I was about to say, do you sell the motherfuckers for $69.99? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just playing.
And then all of a sudden they're just printed and free everywhere, like the greasy recipe, dude.
Oh shit! Someone's like, I got it for 20, bro. Don't buy it over there.
Yeah.
That's
All
funny,
right, guys.
dude.
Well, we're gonna be back 420.
Yeah, 420. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
420 today. We'll see you very soon with the next quarterfinals. We'll announce who it is on X. Stay tuned. See you then. Peace. Thank you.